Good morning.
Morning. Just me and Felix because Theo's still sleeping. And we got some big news coming up. And I'm feeling a little sick. Mega's bringing me bone broth.
In his mama bear cup.
He likes to keep it light in the morning and he loves ears.
Oh, yeah.
The boys are having cereal. Uh-oh. What do you got here? What are you doing? Sit down, eat your cereal.
I want to put it on here.
Here's Mama's signature espresso.
Espresso. Thank you. Good morning.
They have some kind of like healthy cereal. What is it?
It's 3 wishes. We do cereal, I feel like once a month.
And what's the big news?
We are in the process of selling this house. We've already bought a home in Michigan. So we're moving. It's 10 acres and it's beautiful and you guys will definitely see it. We should be gone by Halloween. Ooh, what does a ghost do, Fifi?
What are you guys gonna be for Halloween?
I'm gonna be a minion. I'm gonna be a minion dinosaur. Okay, are you gonna be a baby shark? Okay.
Baby shark. So our house is all packed up mostly.
We just always lived this clean. It'd be nice.
Yeah, what?
It's no clutter.
Maybe we should in our next house.
Hey, Granny. I'm gonna have a hard-boiled egg. I do at the beginning of the week. I just do a whole set of hard-boiled eggs, and me and Felix go through them over the course of the week. So I'm just gonna have one of these really quick. Just peel it, eat it. Gotta get the boys out the door. Oh my God! No. Okay, thank you. Got a boo-boo?
No, my turn.
Your turn for what? Where's your boo-boo?
Right here.
Where? Oh, it's right there. I'm so sorry. You want some eggy?
No.
This hot sauce from Trader Joe's is fantastic, and it's not too spicy. It's a really good flavor. It's a green dragon hot sauce. Now that I'm eating a lot of spicy food, I like to see what kind of peppers I enjoy eating, and habanero is probably my favorite right now. They're spicy, but like if you pair it with something sweet, it's just so good.
Hi.
The boys are off to school. You're wearing a hat? There's Mama with all the stuff that boys need. And look what we have here. For sale sign. And the garden's dying down a little, but the sunflowers look like they're about to bloom. And despite this eggplant looking terrible, we actually got 2 eggplants off of it so far. And it looks like we're gonna get a 3rd. And our basil's going to seed. It looks beautiful though.
Since we're gonna be homesteading very soon, what's your number one?
I think homesteading is not the appropriate term because, you know, we have like a nice house on the land, so it's not like really homesteading.
It's
but
not super remote either.
my goal is,
What's your number one tip? That's what I was gonna come
I don't
at.
have any tips. I have no idea
For
what
a
I'm doing.
beginner.
My goal is in 5 years to grow 80% of our own food, maybe. Something like that.
What are the main veggies we're gonna be eating?
Well, I mean, if you want calories, it has to be like corn and potatoes and beans, stuff like that.
But we're gonna do squashes, onions.
Yeah, squash is good. I'm gonna be hunting for deer.
And breaking it down.
Do you want this on you? But I do have some questions that have come up. I'll hit you guys with later.
On a scale of 1 to, real quick, rapid fire. A scale of 1 to 10, how manly are you? Manly.
How manly am I? For my generation, I'm an 8 out of 10.
Oh, so you're going from 8 to what? To 10?
But if we're talking like my parents' generation, I'm more like a 4.
Yeah.
If we're talking my grandparents, I'm probably like a 1.
So what is this new life we're about to take on it's gonna increase your manliness, you think?
Well, that's not the point of it, but yeah, I mean, to survive, you
You're
have
gonna
to.
be handy, you're gonna hunt, doing everything that you set out not to do when you moved to San Francisco. To
Yeah,
sit in a cubicle.
exactly.
Okay, see you later. The sponsor for this video is Element, and we love this electrolyte supplement. We drink it almost every day, and you can go to drinkelement.com/KetoConnect to make your first order, and with that first order, you'll get a free sample pack of 8 different flavors, and then you can try them out, test which one you like for the next order. But we got orange, raspberry, citrus, and watermelon in this box right here. I love orange. That's my personal favorite. And what's great about this is there's 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 magnesium. It's super delicious. I add it to a big water bottle and just drink it throughout the day, and I'm ensuring that I'm getting my electrolytes after workouts, just for long work days, while I'm on a low carb diet. So definitely check them out, drinkelement.com/KetoConnect. Make your order today. Okay. We went to Whole Foods and I didn't get too much since we're moving in the next 1 to 2 months, we're trying to work through all of our meats. So we're not buying any meat. I did buy one meat, I just remembered. It was on sale. There's so much stuff on sale at Whole Foods. Some lettuce. I've been doing a salad for lunch every day, at least, 5 times a week, which I like. Bananas. The boys love bananas, all the boys. Butter. Some garbanzo beans. I've been doing lower protein in general and lower sodium, better for my kidneys. So the garbanzo beans, or all the beans actually at Whole Foods in these containers, they're super low sodium, like basically none, or 10 milligrams. I found this delicious dressing. It can be a marinade or a dressing, sesame ginger, and Matt's on a big ginger kick, and the ingredients are good. It's made with cold pressed olive oil.
And I have my breakfast.
Avocados are high in oxalates, so I can't really do that.
4 pieces of bacon, 3 eggs, an avocado.
Strawberries are still slightly in season, so we're trying to enjoy them while we can. So I'm gonna wash these and cut these up, and then it's just easier. They're already pre-cut and washed in the fridge. Bacon. Theo wants bacon for dinner, so we do a lot of bacon around the house. I don't eat it personally, but Theo and Matthew love bacon. Delicatas in season! My favorite. This is absolutely my favorite squash. We did butternut squash last night for dinner, and the boys loved it. So we're definitely gonna be doing a lot of squash. I got some, we usually do bananas with a fruit, and these red pears looked and smelled really good. So I think Felix will like these. These puppies, how cute. So they're called honey nut squash. No, honey nut butternut. I know honey nut is in the name, and they're squashes. I think they're just like baby butternuts. And we're not doing these tonight because we're gonna be doing all the corn I got, but I'm sure you can just look it up. I'm excited though. These are so cute and probably super delicious. She's licking the package of the bacon. Okay, some kale for some scrambles. So that's what I'll probably do for my first actual meal. Tri-colored corn. And when we're getting all of these vegetables, fruit as well, we try to get anything grown in the US as close to us as possible. So something's local, even if we don't eat it like commonly, like, I don't know, like a particular fruit, or, we haven't been doing a ton of tomatoes lately, but if they're like local, Georgia tomatoes, we'll go out of our way to get those and then just enjoy them. So I got 5 tricolor corn here. They were on sale. I'm gonna probably soak those and put them in the oven and then cut them off the cob with butter and salt for the boys and all of us for tonight for dinner. So this is the one meat I got, organic chicken breast. It was on sale. Some coconut milk. We do whole milk. That's our main staple for milk, but we've been cutting the bottom, like their milks with some coconut milk or, something, or even just water, because they've just been doing a lot of milk, and we just want to like kind of dial back on that. Theo's been having tummy ache. So the boys have been, they're like growing together. So they're very naughty together, and they're also very, good together, and they clean things together. They pick up after themselves. They'll help me with laundry. They'll whatever, they'll put their bottles in the fridge or put their dishes in the sink, just little things like that they've been doing. We've been doing like more of a reward system to offset the punishing, like, the timeouts, because we do timeouts, and just like listening, like we do a countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so if they've been good, randomly I'm like, okay, you guys have earned a gummy or earned something, just to reinforce that behavior. At least we're trying with Theo. Whole Foods has Yum Earth brand. They have lollipops, gummy bears, jelly beans, and all the other all the other gummies or candies in general that aren't a particular brand like this or sold in a health food store. They're gonna have all those dyes, like the red 40, and the colors come from natural fruits, which is nice. And they never have like a full packet, because like a full package is 11 sugars, which isn't crazy considering what a lot of kids eat, or maybe even what they give them at school with juices and stuff. But we'll do like, okay, you've earned 1 jelly bean or 2 jelly beans. Felix still really likes these pouches, and they were on sale. Some fruits in, some veggies in like a tasty way. These popsicles, they're a little pricey, the King of Pops, but they have like really yummy flavors that the boys love. Matthew loves these. The key lime pie is his favorite. All of the meat bars you could ask for, they were on sale. I only buy them in bulk like this when they're on sale because they are expensive. And then we got some ginger puree. I used a lot of ginger lately. An 18-pack of eggs. And that's it. That's our haul. I am going to drink some more water. I'm going to do my run. I've been doing couch to 5K again. That really just like gives me like a goal. I only have to do it 3 times a week. It makes me feel good, and I'm not a good runner. I don't have great stamina. I don't have great endurance, but this allows me to actually do a 20 to 30 minute run in intervals without fatiguing, and I feel really good afterwards.
I feel like I've gotten everything that I can get out of a strong marriage at this point.
So I'm slow, but I get the job done. Probably like a 16 minute mile pace, just for reference. But I was like running walk speed, but that's where I'm at. That's where I'm starting. All right, guys, I just finished my run, and this is my soup right here. There's mushrooms, carrots, onion, red and white onion, leeks, jalapenos. I got some raw jalapeno that I just tossed in there that Matt's parents actually grew. We have them right here. When I visited a couple weeks ago, they sent me home with a bunch of food they harvested. And so I've been trying to use it because it's just so much more exciting when it's like homegrown. And then I used this veggie broth that I really like. That's super low sodium. Oh, there's some kidney beans, and then just a couple pieces of chicken thigh that we had left over that I didn't cook yesterday. So I'm gonna actually probably have a bowl of this and have that for my lunch meal. Oh, and I'm gonna add some kale. And we're in the south, so now that we're moving up north, it's even colder than where I grew up in Philly, or right outside of Philly. Fall's probably like almost in full kick there. Whew, it's gonna be a rough first winter. We're just like, the plan originally was to like move next summer, so we'd still get some warm, like maybe in May, like in the spring, and then get the summer heat. But we're going balls to the wall right into the winter, so that's maybe not the best move, but I'm really excited for this move. It's more exciting than it is stressful, and that's a big part due to our new house. I'm so excited. I love it. I can't wait to show you guys. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna scoop myself a nice little bowl, and I feel like I've talked a lot, so yeah, that's it. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna add an egg to it though, so it'll give me a little protein, but not too much. Personally, one bowl is never enough, so I went back for a second serving, no egg this time, and I put a bunch of pine nuts on top. Love pine nuts. And honestly speaking, I am full. I'm full right now. So like, do I need the second bowl of soup? No. But I know that like, if I didn't, you know, I'm just like peckish. That's how I get after I eat. So I just have found that if I have that second serving or the second bowl of soup, or, you know, I have a planned snack or whatever afterwards, then I don't like find myself just in the pantry. I think a lot of people can relate to this, but you think about food so much, and so often I find that if I just eat what I want to eat until I'm really satiated, that it takes it out of like, it takes the pressure off of it, and like, it's not a priority anymore, and I can just like focus on other more important things.
Our basement actually looks pretty awesome now that it's empty. My plan is to allow whoever buys the house an option to buy the sauna. I think it will be really hard to transport, but if they don't want it, I guess that's what we'll do. I just don't know if I'll ever get it back together if I disassemble it. My cold plunge I'm gonna bring with me. I've probably been using the cold plunge more than the sauna. They're both nice. I'm just thinking with the new house, like with some land, it might not be too hard to build like a little outdoor sauna or something. So that's kind of why I want to sell it. And I've been slacking on my reading. I've been reading a little bit of Michel Houellebecq, who's a French author. I don't know. I don't love him, but he's okay. I've been reading Don DeLillo. I like him. He's pretty great. Probably like among my 5 favorite authors I've read or so. And then I'm just getting started on Thomas Pynchon. I don't know how you say his name, but he is allegedly one of the greats of the 20th century. This is not one of his best books, but I'm starting with something small because most of his books are huge. And do you guys know that Frontier Lady? What's her name? Is her name Frontier Lady or something? The one with the cooking show who cooks for the cowboys?
Oh, Pioneer Woman.
Pioneer Woman.
Frontier.
That's gonna be mega.
I hope so, man. I just wish we had more kids.
So we have 10 acres of land, and I guess we'll be there soon, sooner than you know it, by Halloween. So, but only about half of it is usable. So one long-term mission, I guess I'll get into this more when we actually get there, but I'm already like planning a lot. I'm basically already there. Reclaim the forest land. It's also like a forest and like a wetland type of situation, so it might be tough.
We haven't really explored it.
Haven't explored it fully. We have about 5 acres of usable land, good area for a garden. Start with some chickens, maybe move on to some bigger stuff. First dilemma, there's a huge black walnut tree. I think just one, maybe more than one.
I didn't see it.
There's one pretty big one. There's 2 options for it. Leave it to grow and just produce. It's producing a lot of walnuts, which are good to have. It's probably like a 50-year-old tree or something. It's really big and it produces a lot of walnuts.
I like walnuts.
Walnuts are good, yeah. The only downside is that it poisons the land, basically. So like that's one of its competitive advantages. Like it kills all the other plants and like you can't grow crops and like I think it's even poisonous to some farm animals.
So we should probably take it down.
Yeah, so we could take it down and I think you can sell the wood for like a lot, like
10K.
maybe like $10,000 or maybe $5,000. Depends on the market at the time, but like the wood is worth a ton of money for some reason. I think because it's really good to build stuff with.
Yeah, walnut wood, people like use it and it's beautiful.
So that's one option, or we can just leave it to grow. I think a big part of our first few years meat harvesting is going to be deer because there's tons of deer in Michigan, tons of deer on our property. I think we can shoot deer on our property, maybe. I don't know. I have to like...
Well, there was a blind on the property.
Yeah, the previous owners were doing it, so maybe you can do it. I don't know. I've never shot a deer. I've only shot a handgun like 2 weeks ago for the first time. So I'm learning that. So this is literally just all from the ground up, starting from scratch.
Yeah, let us know if you want us to like get heavier in the vlogs with this.
Oh, Megan can become one of those people that like wears American flags, bikinis, and like shoots like AR-15s.
Instagram coming soon. Not a lot of Indian girls doing that.
Yeah, they probably want blonde, like.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. For the guys who want that, I'm not their type.
But if you guys have any thoughts, tips, you can comment and give us them.
Yeah, please.
Oh, and maybe we have to rename the channel to like Farm
Connect.
Farmers. Farm Connect.
For farmers.
We can change it. First we'll change it to Standard American Diet Connect, like many of you have suggested. And then we'll change it to Farmer Connect.
Matt is about to pick the boys up, so this is their snack for after school. I got some veggie straws there. Those are coconut oil ones, some pork rinds, and then 2 of these jelly beans each. So they each get 2. They love when there's like a little sneaky surprise in there. I'm gonna fold some laundry while I'm waiting for the boys to get home. I'm gonna have, this was half a bag from yesterday that I ate. So I'm gonna finish these off. The spicy ones are pretty good. Not overly spicy, but I like the cheese ones best.
Look who's home from school. In his uniform, looking beautiful. Peeling his corn. Oh, and then we got Schoolboy Q over here.
Mommy.
Yeah, Baba.
Koi.
You wanna do corn too?
Look what I made.
Whoa, beautiful.
Hey.
Here, Fifi.
Hey.
Here's
Hello.
Schoolboy Q.
Mommy, look, I'm Mr. Hale again.
How are you doing, Felix?
I'm good. Hale.
You got it?
Yeah.
Here's my dinner. Corn, potatoes, and chicken. A classic farm meal. What does a ghost say? What does a monkey say? What does a cow say?
Chicken corn and a huge side job with the green goddess dressing and olive oil. You got a boo-boo on your mouth? Yep, you fell. Hit his face. What's
Hello. Like my sweet boy, what happened to you? I'm hurt. I know. No.
No, in your mouth. You got a boo-boo.
Sweet corn. Bye.
Money comes and goes, but family is forever.